Thank you, Cheryl. The accepted practice of AIMS is to invite member races to submit an application to host the AIMS Congress. And for the 2016 AIMS Congress, AIMS has received 2 applications to serve as host for the 2016 AIMS Congress. And it's now my pleasure to invite representatives of the 2 races to do their respective presentations to you as delegates, who will on Saturday vote where our next AIMS Congress is going to be held, the 21st AIMS Congress in 2016. The 2 races that have submitted applications are the world's best 10K from San Juan, Puerto Rico, represented by Mr. Rafael Acosta, and the Quito Ultimas Noticias Marathon from Quito in Ecuador, represented by Mr. Pablo Gonzalez, who will do that presentation. And first up, it will be Rafael Acosta from the world's best 10-kilometer race.
President Borao, Chairman Chicha, ladies and gentlemen, buenas tardes, good afternoon. On behalf of the Executive Committee of the World's Best 10K Race and the Mayor of the City of San Juan, I greet you and wish you all the most enjoyable time in the Congress in the beautiful city of Durban. It is indeed an honor to be in the presence of the most prestigious race organizers in the world, and I add my congratulations for the outstanding work you all do in your respective races. As Executive Director of the World's Best 10K Race, I take this opportunity to present the City of San Juan, capital of Puerto Rico, as the venue for the 21st AIMS Congress in February 2016. As we all come from different parts of the world, I want to briefly portray geographically the island of Puerto Rico in relation to the rest of the world. Puerto Rico is a beautiful island located in the Caribbean Sea, east of the Dominican Republic. It was discovered by Christopher Columbus in his second voyage in 1493, and has been a territory of the United States of America since 1918 as a result of the Spanish-American War. Therefore, all Puerto Ricans are citizens of the United States, use the dollar as our currency, and both English and Spanish languages are the official languages of the island. Our culture is a mixture of the Taino Indians, original inhabitants of Puerto Rico, the Spaniards, brought by the conquistadores, and the Africans, also brought by the Spanish. The gastronomy is both exquisite and varied, and our music is a mixture of the Caribbean and Spanish influences. We have close to 4 million persons living in the island, and we enjoy wonderful weather throughout the year with an average temperature of 82 degrees Fahrenheit. This in itself is a great blessing, as we can enjoy more than 250 miles of beautiful beaches year-round. The capital of San Juan, Puerto Rico, is a city in full array of development. It has been able to maximize the beautiful attributes of the mixture of culture to attract an ever-growing flow of tourism year-round. As part of this advancement, San Juan has made great strides in promoting sports of all categories. The World Best 10K race happens in San Juan, and the city administration has always been a full partner with us. Half of the race takes place over the Teodoro Moscoso Bridge, where it originated in 1998, as part of the celebration of the 4th year of the bridge's operation. From that birthday celebration, it evolved into an international sport event in year 2000. A year before, in 1999, we were the first road race to be transmitted live through internet in the United States. Boston was second. That year, we were also pioneers utilizing the championship timing system in Puerto Rico. As a result, the success of the World Best 10K was immediate as we brought the best runners of the world to our event. Athletes of the caliber of Tegla LaRoupe, Lorna Kiplagat, Meseret Defar, Paul Tergat, and Khalid Kanuchi were among the first to run our events. Hendrik Ramallah and Paula Radcliffe followed. As our race grew in participation, so did in prestige. In 2003, Paula Radcliffe broke the world record with an amazing 30:21 race, which, by the way, remains as the world's record. Many more great racers came along with Sammy Kitwara, Vivian Cheriot as principals. Sammy won 4 times and Vivian 3 times. At this time, I would like to recognize, if they're still in the hall, 2 of our distinguished presenters in this Congress. First, Elana Mayer. Elana ran our race 3 times. And the other person I want to recognize is Mr. Luis Pozo, who has participated in over 10 of our races and has been of great asset to our live TV presentations. My deepest appreciation to both Elana and Luis. Coming back to the topic of the competitiveness that distinguishes our race from most others, I believe that it is important to point out the many times our male runners run below 28 minutes, as I have never paid presence money. I pay instead performance money. So I will pay $10,000 to all those who run below 28 minutes, in addition to the other regular prices. In one occasion not long ago, 6 men ran below 28 minutes. I took gladly a big hit. The presence of the best elite athletes have assisted greatly in increase of participation, as in 6 years, we went from 2,000 up to over 14,000 participants. Not bad for a small island in the Caribbean. Thanks to our efforts in maintaining the highest standards possible in all aspects required by both AIMS and IAAF, in year 2008, our race was among only 12 events in the world that IAAF awarded gold labels. It is significant that of those 12, 8 were marathons, 3 were half marathons, and only 1 10K, our race. We have always maintained that IAAF gold label status, and recently we were awarded the gold status up until year 2016. Our race continues to be seen over 56 countries around the world, thanks through the ESPN international networks. A couple years ago, distance running gave us a 3-page spread over our accomplishments, and we are very thankful to distance running for that. In Puerto Rico, we do everything with a passion, including road racing, and thanks to this trait, we contribute with alternatives that have positively impacted our community. We organize a 2-day fitness festival where we promote good health. We also organize a duathlon for 300 athletes that's done in the morning, and kid races from 7 to 11-year-old. We also have wheelchair competition, and in conjunction with the Inter-American University, we sponsor 6 4-year full scholarships among high school teams participating. In spite of all this great accomplishment we've had, nothing has been more gratifying than the over $800,000 we have been able to donate to different institutions and persons in need of specialized hospital care. We will continue to assist the most needed. We're very grateful to God and all persons involved in our race, because the economic impact of our race in San Juan area has been studied and determined at over $25 million. and we're really proud of that. In closing, I submit that we will continue to be the world's best 10K race and invite all of you to join us in year 2016 in San Juan, Puerto Rico, where I promise you not just a great race, but also a great time. Thank you so much. I'll see you in San Juan.
Thank you, Mr. Acosta, for that presentation for the world's best 10-kilometer race in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Now we're calling on Mr. Pablo Gonzalez to do the presentation for the Quito Últimas Noticias Marathon from Ecuador.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Gary, for the presentation and for this wonderful Congress. I hope if we win the next Congress, we can do as good as you're doing this one. It's nice to see a lot of you that I've seen the last 2 or 3 Congress since Athens, because we're members since 2006. My first Congress was in Athens in 2010. And it's good also to see new faces in this Congress. And I hope you enjoy the presentation that we've been working for you. It's the largest and most important race in Ecuador. We've done this race during the last 54 years. It has 54 years of history. We are having this year 18,000 athletes. Actually, our race is going to be from this Sunday, the next one, the 8th. And the 8th, our newspaper, Últimas Noticias, is its birthday, the 25 years old is going to be this year, our newspaper, and our 54 race. This is the race that has probably the biggest and most spectators around the country, and I probably would say around the world, because we have 150,000 people on the streets. It's because of the way that the shape of the city, because it's a long city, and you know, the only thing you can do that day if you want to move in the city is just to go and see the race. So it's like 150,000 people watching our race. It's aired on national TV, and now this year is covering by ESPN and Fox Sports. Both channels, TV channels, are pretty much interested in this race because we run at 2,800 meters above the sea level, and we are located right in the middle of the world, in the center of the planet. We're members, as I told you before, since 2006. Founders also the best Ecuadorian runners, and it's the unique way of, through our scenic Centro Histórico, which is the old part of the city, our race runs through the whole city, the south, the central, the historic part, and the north, and we arrived to the mythic stadium, Olímpico Atahualpa, where the national teams plays. We also support social causes every year. We run against the hunger in the world. We run supporting UNICEF. We've run supporting this terrible disease that's called the, where is it, the name of this disease? The fibrosis cystic and the breast cancer. Quito was named the best tourist destination in South America last year. In 2013, we won this prize. And actually, this year we are also running to have the prize of one of the 7 most beautiful cities in the world. So I've been giving you one of those orange things that I still somewhere to give you, so you can vote for Quito. And then when you're there, in 2 more years, you would realize why it was selected to win this prize. We have the largest and the best preserved Centro Histórico in America. All the colonial part in the city is the biggest and the best preserved. We were declared by the UNESCO as a cultural heritage of the humanity. Quito is only 30 minutes away from the middle of the world. It's a special sensation that some of you that have been there to step one foot in the north and the other one in the south and be right there in the center of the planet. A city surrounded by mountains and volcanoes that form a perfect natural setting for hold the next Congress. A cosmopolitan city of ancient cultural, vibrant nightlife, legends, and traditions. A city with a lot of colonial churches decorated with gold leaf, carving and artwork by the Quito school artists. The hotels, the best hotels in the world are in Quito, like the Marriott, Hilton, Sheraton, Swiss Hotels, Best Western. We've talked already to some of them to have special rates for our visitors for the Congress. And we're still waiting for a response, but we will probably have 3 free nights in one of those best 5-star hotels in Quito. And we are also working on finding some good tours to visit the Galapagos Island. The Galapagos Island is pretty expensive, but the media, El Comercio, the newspaper, Últimas Noticias, we're talking to the agents to have an excellent rate and make groups for you to visit the Galapagos Island. We also have a new airport, a very modern one that we just inaugurated last year. An excellent variety of national and international cuisine that will delight the AIMS members. Did you know that the famous Panama hat is made in Ecuador? Do you know Ecuador won the prize of the best chocolate in the world? Well, that's some things that you don't know. That's why, for this and 100 more reasons, we think that Quito is the ideal destination to host the AIMS World Congress in 2016. And to be part of our race, we invite you to be part of the Quito Últimas Noticias 15K. It's kind of hard or difficult to make a marathon when you run at 2,800 meters above the sea level. That is why we do it. The biggest race is only a 15K, but we're working on it. For the next year, we're going to have the half marathon, and probably soon, when we have more people that be able to run at 2,800 meters above the sea level, to have a marathon. It's the biggest and the most important race in Ecuador. Please enjoy this video.
Welcome to Quito. We will be honored to host the 21st AIMS World Congress in 2016. We will be honored as well to have you in our beautiful city so you can enjoy all the wonders we have to offer. We will be thrilled to host the best Congress ever.
So you can put now on your calendar June 2nd to June 5th and the 2016. Thank you very much.